Hey guys, it's Keralis. Welcome back everybody to City Skylines. Just sit back, relax and enjoy. And if you do enjoy it, as always, smash the like button and leave some nice feedback. Was that a Nutella truck? It was, right? It was amazing. And leave some nice feedback in the comment section, alright? So previous episode, we finished, well almost finished the truck stop, alright? And I love it. I gotta say, I love it. There's been a little bit of comments about the secondary entrance to the place over here. And some people are like, hey, they are bypassing the toll booths. And yes, they are. And that is just temporarily so we can get some emergency vehicles in here and people can get off and on and off and on. Because people coming from town, they have no way to get back to town, alright? As soon as we start developing this area over here, we're gonna have more like interchanges and whatnot, and people will be able to get back anyhow, all right? But until that comes, this over here is a thing to be. But man, I don't know, it definitely looks as atmospherical. I still wish the trucks kind of moved about here and did their little things and whatnot, but it is what it is. Even trash outside McDonald's. That is what I've got. Like the McDonald's, which is really close to me, they always have trash for some reason, all right? For some reason, let me just tell you. For some reason, people go into the McDonald's drive-in or drive-through, right? And they buy the crap, right? And they just drive out from McDonald's and stop just next to the road, eat their food in or junk or whatnot in the car, and then just throw out the garbage outside the window. It is so disgusting. Like obviously they do clean up the McDonald's staff and whatnot, but every single weekend there's just trash outside McDonald's everywhere. It's bad, all right? It's bad. But anyhow, today's project is not gonna be a project, well, it's gonna be a ginormous project, and it's gonna be a little bit different. Because I think what I'm gonna do is do it in two parts, and not just because I'm lazy, it's just because it's gonna be a humongous, listen to me, humongous project. And that also opens up the possibility for feedback, all right? Because I'm gonna release this episode, like, let's say today, and then in a few days, I'm gonna do the next one. Record, that is. So if you get any suggestions and feedback, everybody, please leave them in the comment section. But man, look at that. I can't get enough of this game. Look at that. There's a lot of trucks. Where are you guys coming from? Man, holy crap. Any blockage? Well, no. Well, a little bit. It's kind of like piling up. I've been trying to like kind of reconfigure them, and as you can see here, it is definitely working much better now as the trucks are using like all the lanes in that direction. But it's still like this little like stop and go over here, which we got inside the toll booths, is really slowing down traffic. But I can't get enough of it. I just love them just slowing down, paying their tolls and whatnot, and going by their life, I guess. So we're gonna keep that, all right? But anyhow, today's project, right, is gonna be a project which is gonna be, as I mentioned, in two parts. And I think I'm gonna do this for this project and the airport. And today's project is gonna be a road. It is beautiful. It is pretty much not straight. Well, it's straight. It's not bendy, that is. We're gonna do a nuclear power plant, right? Like a big nuclear power plant. And now you might be, hey, your population is 5,000. Why do you need that? Well, you know what? I don't think it's even functional, but it's going to look amazing, and that's what matters. So I think Ronix, I think it's by Ronix, I think, yeah, it is the Doel nuclear power plant, and I think it's situated in Belgium, if I'm not mistaken. Belgium or Holland? I think it's Belgium, right? The Doel nuclear power plant, and it consists of multiple pieces. I've seen the Google Maps image of the plant, and it's huge. And the cool thing about this, like, Ronix is a master when it comes to like details on his stuff. Like everything he does is so well textured. Like, I just love it. All right, let's just pop down the stuff. We got the nuclear reactors, obviously. Is that the different ones? Yes, there's kind of like a lefty and a righty one. We do have those. However, like, I mean, realistically sized, they are comparing to that building. But still, can you see that little, like, cooling tower? It is... it is so huge. But just look at every single detail on those buildings. Like, every single piece. Is that even spinning about? No, they're not. Well, it doesn't really matter because it still looks pretty much mind-blowing. Man, it's well, it's definitely very well made. So we got that, we got the cooling towers, which is ginormous, and the dual nuclear power plant has got 2 of them. So we're gonna need to add 2 of them. Then we have all this. Let's just make it a secondary road, just so you guys see. We're gonna make like, I don't know. This is like sub hubs. I guess this is meant for the building itself, but then you can have like the modular pieces out of it, just to make like, a chimney or a cooling tower. As you can see, like you can just, because if you just check this one, this building here contains almost all those pieces, but we can make crazy stuff with them, especially like as we can like interact with the buildings, like we can move them across, we can like, we're using the move it mod and the anarchy mods, we can kind of like just interact and intersect and do kind of like, well, I would say shapes, all right? But I'm still going to base it quite a bit of the, what is this? Of the dual, this is kind of cool. I like that a lot. What is it called? Radiator, all right. I'm still going to base it a little bit about from the real deal. So the layout might be very similar to the real deal. Man, this is so beautiful. The only thing I'm worried about in this scenario is the cooling towers. Because if, okay, let's just zoom out a little bit. Can you see the size of it? Like, look at my town, all right? Everything is kind of like, well, I guess as soon as we add the skyscrapers or just like tall rise buildings, that wouldn't really matter. But now it's, wait, you can see it from space. Is there stuff on the inside? Let me just lag to this place. I think even there's like texture on the inside. Well, it's really, I mean, the cooling tower. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, this is even like textured on the inside. That is some next level stuff. You don't have to do that. But man, that is cool. And one more building. This will upset people, all right? I think I'm going to add as an office building. The Bauhaus, I don't know. I think this, I don't know what this is. Visitor capacity. Is it like a, don't tell me. Because if this is a school, that's going to be really bad. Hopefully we can just have it as a little office building because man, this building. Like, just look at it. I think this is also, yeah, this is also Byronics. We can have a road going through that and use this as a little office building. This is actually might be a school, but I don't think, nah, this is just an attraction. Phew! So we're not going to have any school kids running about in the nuclear power plant because that would be devastating. But this is so well made. Even like there's, okay, I'm inside. Can you see through the windows? Like there's, well, let me see here. No, it's a little bit laggy. Oh man, there's a little staircase going up here as well. Look at that. There's even like inside stuff. But I think it's really hard to see. Yeah, look at that. This is kind of like models of our living room or something, or our office area. Hey. Oh, I'm like a kid in a candy store. Yeah, look at that. There's like offices, there's paintings. What a fantastic building. And once again, everybody, if anybody wants to grab it, Bauhaus Dessau. This, I don't know how to pronounce it, but Bauhaus. So that is going to be the office building. So, you know what? Let's just see here. 2-parter. And please feel free to leave feedback, okay? Because I'm open for suggestions for changing for the next episode, all right? I think, like, here's just going to be too close. I guess what we could do is maybe make it around this area. And then we can have farm fields maybe even around here. Because that is a common thing. Like, I want to have the nuclear power plant near the coastline because of the cooling water. What is this little thing? No way! How beautiful isn't this? How have I missed this little, like, gem on the map? Man, this is fantastic. Okay, 10 minutes of doing nothing. All right, everybody, I think we're going to do it here. Enjoy the time lapse. I'm going to bring you back. And please, once again, feel free to leave suggestions. There's one more for the next episode. How have I not seen those little gems of ponds? They're absolutely fantastic. And so bushy. Man, this game. Everybody, enjoy the time lapse. I will be right back with you.
It's Friday, Friday.
And welcome back, everybody. And oh my, I am happy that this is going to be a two-parter. Because just figuring out all the bits and pieces on this magnitude or this sheer size of the project, it is just draining the energy out of my face, mind, head, whatnot. But now, by the way, it's time. If you find any buildings on the Steam Workshop which is going to be fitting the theme around here, please do let me know right on Twitter on the comment section, because I'm more happy for suggestions, tweaks, and whatnot. And you might be thinking like, what is this you're looking at? Well, I got the idea from Strict Toaster the other day. He posted a picture of an airplane on a barge, and I was like, barges? Is that a thing in the game? So I looked up on the Steam Workshop, and indeed, there's two barges on the Steam Workshop, and this is one of them. The other one is kind of like a black, dark one with the same red color, and I was like, hey, let's use them for this. And you might be like, what is this? Well, this is an excavator, and this is a tugboat, doesn't matter, all right? It's a boat, and sometimes in scenarios like this, they have those things which goes out and kind of removes the mud and whatnot, just to kind of make it a little bit deeper. And I know this excavator might not be the thing for the task, but it's something. You have to use your imagination, all right? I think it looks pretty cool, and it's kind of fitting the theme here. Yeah, it is, all right. But the sheer size of this project, everybody, it's gonna be ginormous. Like, let me just zoom out a little bit. Look at the part of the town we've built over here. It's kind of the same size as this project. And this is gonna only be like a nuclear power plant area, I guess. So those roads you see, which is a complete mess at this stage, with the tall bot, well, it's gonna be a security checkpoint, all right? I'm gonna kind of like remodel and make it more nicer in the future. But it's gonna be like a little tall bot, no, security point before the power plant, all right? And as you can see, nuclear power plant. So we just need to figure out where the roads are going to be going, because this is only going to be all those roads you see here is just going to be roads for the power plant. They're not going to be used for any like commercial buildings or suburbs or whatnot. This road, however, which is going to be tweaked and changed, is going to be leading to this area where we might have some farm fields and whatnot. It might even be a smaller one. And those roads over here are going to be going into a roundabout maybe or something. But we will get there. However, we can maybe even take him into this guy over here. Not too shabby. Where does this guy go? This guy goes around here. It ends here and it ends here. So, right, we have two connections. We have a third one, fourth one. We got connections. I got connections over here, right? So we can work with that. But, yeah. So today's episode was mainly about kind of figuring out how it's going to look in the future. So I think like from above, this is a little bit like how the Dole power plant looks like, or a nuclear power plant looks like, but it's kind of like a mirrored version. So the coastline on the Dole would be here instead, and those would just be kind of flipped and tweaked that way around. But coast is here, so I kind of made it here instead, and I like it. I like it, all right. I think we're gonna kind of tweak those spaces here, maybe add some warehouses and whatnot, maybe more industrial buildings, just to get some details. Now it's just concrete, and it looks quite a boring thing. But we will get there, right? And also the road is gonna be tweaked. I'm not happy with them, all right. I'm not happy with them, but this is something we get for the moment, and that here is the Bauhaus. I mean, I love it. Can you just imagine working here and just overlooking the little thing? Oh, by the way, one thing which I'm super proud about is this. Look at this. Look at this night scenario. Night scenario straight away. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Why is that coming? There we go. Look at the lighthouse thingy. It's placed on top of a chimney, all right? So don't judge me for that. But how cool isn't that? Man, that is excellent. Okay, it just flashes about when you move about the camera and whatnot, but man, the little light beacon. I know I'm talking a lot, but I've been quiet for quite a few hours now just building this, so I'm kind of happy to talk. This is the breakwaters, also made, I think, by Byronics, and I'm not technically sure how to use them in a correct way. So I just gonna place a few here and then using the tetrapods in the rest of the areas. But I mean, look how sweet this looks. How the water just kind of hits them. Is that grass? How is that grass reflecting? Ew, maybe we need to make it a little bit deeper. Oh no, maybe there's just kind of like the waves reflecting it. Man, it looks so sweet. Like the game has come such a far away. Anyway, we have some beacons here on the ends of the piers as well, just so we don't have any collisions with fuck boats, because they're gonna be kind of like a little bit devastating. This, by the way, this over here is the thing where kind of like I think this is meant to kind of bring up the cooling water for the nuclear power plant. But then we have this, which kind of lets out the heated water into the back to the ocean, and it's perfectly clean, all right. The nuclear power plant where I live close to, well, not really close, but quite close to, have one of those. And I remember fishing outside that area, and since it's kind of like warm waters, a lot of fishes, they gather to those places. And now you might be, why do you fish there? Is it kind of no, it's not nuclear, right? It's perfectly clean here where I live. But there's so much fish because of the warm water just colliding with the cold one in the ocean, and it's kind of cool. So this is kind of like the idea, letting out the heated water back into the ocean and whatnot. And those, I forgot I had them. This is like backup power. Is not actually. I didn't have anything to kind of power to, because this doesn't generate any power. So I kind of felt like, let's pretend that this is going to be used as a little backup power, just in case something breaks down. And I also added it up here in masses. And I don't think this produced any energy. That's the problem. I don't know. I don't think. What is this? Oh, it's a little. See, this is what I mean about the detail, the amount of detail in this place. How cool isn't that? Little roof entrance. Man, this is just mind-blowing. Every single texture is perfectly placed. Yeah, I do like it. So yeah, we do have a lot of solar power panels over here, just in case stuff breaks down, and just some bits and pieces. Like it's not much done up here. Today's episode was mainly just about figuring out the layout. Here, beneath those, which is the overpassage vaults, there's actually keys. I got a problem, however. I don't especially like the looks of the in-game keys. Like, this is how they look. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with them. I just wanted to have more like of a grayish color. And you can't really tweak the color of the in-game keys. So I had to put, like, using the mods I've got with the movie and the overlapping and stuff, I had placed those, like, overpassages over the keys. So we don't really see them. But coming around here, it looks so much nicer. Oh, it's a motorboat. I don't know why. And we have some protection thing here just so he can park. I don't know why the motorboat is here, okay? Don't judge me. We might place some police boats if I can find any coast guards and whatnot. But for the moment, it is a motorboat. And let it be. Yeah, like, it looks much better. Like, the texture in those looks much better than the keys, in my opinion. So therefore, I've used them over here. And then we have just some ramps and bits and pieces. And the offices. We're gonna have this office and that office. However, one thing is we're gonna continue to the next one with like more like of those powers, what you call this, substations and whatnot. We will kind of tweak this because the parking lots here, you don't really see, I think, a lot of parking lots within the nuclear power plant area. Usually they are outside it, and then people pass using like security gates instead. I think this is just like a security reason, like why you don't have parking lots within the nuclear power plants areas. But in this case, I think we will, because this is only a game, right? At the end of the day, it's only a game. So yeah, I've been talking quite a bit of time now, everybody. This is what we've got for this episode. Please leave suggestions, all right? I mean, this took quite a bit of just to figure out, but now when we got the main layout of the project, it's gonna be pretty much smooth going with just adding details, fencing around this whole place, and then just making it like a really secure little point around here. But however, you know what? At the end of the day, I like the design here. It's definitely got some character to it. It's gonna be a mess. There's not gonna be a lot of people going here, I guess. But yeah, we will see. We will see eventually, all right? We're just gonna end on a night scenario, and I'm just gonna say thank you so much for watching. Man, the beacon. Okay, be still, Keralis. Don't move about. There we go. I'm perfectly still. And there it comes. The light. Look at that. Yeah, look at the cooling towers in the background, how it lights up. So the light actually hits quite the distance. Man, building games have come a long way since I started playing like the first SimCity games back in the days. There's a lot of lights in here. Maybe just too much of lights. Now we will need more, right? We will need more, especially like those big airport lights, kind of ish, just to really light up the area for security reasons, everybody. For security reasons, it's definitely going to be a little cozy place. This is kind of overlapping in those substations with buildings, all right? Not sure why, but it kind of looks cool, and I kind of thought like, yes, let's do it. Man, look at the building here. Is this lighting up, by the way? I'm not sure it does. I think it does. Maybe it doesn't have power. Oh yeah, we don't really have much. Well, we do have those. Maybe that doesn't spread the love. I don't know. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Have a very nice day, weekend, or whatnot. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode of City Skylines. But remember, leave suggestions for next. If you find buildings, spam away in the comment section or my Twitter. I'm happy for suggestions. More than happy for suggestions, because we have a long way to go until this is done. But it's going to be looking amazing. However, the chimneys, that's like about to the main city. Can we see them? Well, I don't think we can see them from this place. Yeah, well, yeah, we can. If I stand over here, can I see the chimneys? Just looking in distance. Okay, it lacks a little bit here because we have all the details in the main city. Yeah, it's going to be... I think it looks cool. At the end of the day, it doesn't look too shabby now, does it? Or maybe it does. Maybe it looks absolutely terrible. But slowly and painfully, we are getting there, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Keralis. Have a very nice day. Bye-bye.